I don't know who needs to hear this, but in 2024, what we are not going to do is keep being in our unproductive, lazy season where we are laid back and doing things reluctantly. So, in this video, I'm going to share things to snap out of your unproductive era. Stay tuned. Healthy tip number one is start doing things differently. I think Einstein is the one who said that insanity is doing things the same way over and over again and expecting different results. Coming from someone who used to be in a very lazy mood and then took things very lightly, I appreciate the fact that it's very difficult to start doing things differently or breaking away from your normal ways of doing things. But that is the only way you can see progress. You first have to identify or set a goal for yourself, and then you identify habits that's going to help you achieve those goals. This means you are going to break away from everything you knew or everything you are used to, and it's going to be very difficult because you are used to, your body is wired in doing things in a certain way. So whilst you are trying to change, it's going to be challenging. But if you don't take the first step, there's no way you are going to see progress. So for your goals, you can create a visual gallery or a visual picture. Well, at least that's what I like to do. Create a visual picture of what you want to be or what goals you set for yourself that you want to achieve. And you can go to Pinterest or wherever on internet or wherever, and then save pictures maybe of an aesthetic environment, or someone going to the gym, someone eating healthy, someone starting a project that you want to start or something, and then let it be a constant reminder for you. And that's at least going to remind you all the time that you need to achieve this and you need to work towards achieving those things. I also do to help remind me or to make a new habit stick is habit stacking. It's where you pair an existing character with something you want to do or something new you want to introduce. For instance, if you want to start saying affirmations to yourselves daily, you can pair it the time you are brushing your teeth. So during the time you are brushing your teeth, be saying the affirmations to yourself in front of the mirror. So every time you are brushing your teeth, you know that the time you have to say affirmations to yourself. Or maybe you want to increase your water intake. You can pair it with activities that you already do. So something you do on a regular. If you are someone who likes taking a lot of snacks during the day, you can pair it with taking water before taking your snacks. So that's going to be a constant reminder that before you take your snack, you are going to drink the water, and it's going to help you drink a lot of water during the day. So whatever change you want to see, just pair it with an existing non-negotiable thing you already do, and then it's going to help remind you to be doing it. I learned this habit stacking from this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. It has so much good advice in it, and I would recommend that you get it. Learn time management. I was a very big procrastinator, and I am always struggling to meet deadlines or doing things in the last minute. Even in school, in college, it was the same thing. I used to procrastinate a lot. What helped me to change that habit is doing a to-do list. I'll either write or type it in my note section in my phone, or write it down and always make sure to look at it or put it in my calendar, and my calendar gives me a reminder of the things I need to do. And so once you are constantly reminded of what you need to do, you end up doing. So incentivize myself to do the things I don't want to do. Maybe I need to write a report or do something that is not exciting to do. I would pair it with something. I will pair it with something I like to do, like getting food from my favorite place. So I would only get the food if I finish with my report. So it's kind of an incentive for me to finish what I need to do so that I can get what I want. Fix your sleep pattern. Sleep is very important for us because it helps us rejuvenate or kind of recharge our body and get us ready for the next day. But there are a lot of things we are doing nowadays, now with the digital era and social media, that is kind of preventing us from having good sleep. The light from our phone emits blue light. The blue light disrupts the production of melatonin, which is a hormone that helps us to relax or puts us into deep sleep. So to get better sleep, you have to stop using your phone an hour or 2 hours before your bedtime. Nowadays, what is really disrupting our sleep is the screen time. We are always on our phone at night. We are always scrolling. It's stimulating. You can be scrolling on YouTube or TikTok or other social media platform. It's very stimulating and it's an escape for us. So you even forget at 11 p.m., 12 p.m., you'll still be scrolling, and time really flies when you are doing that. So let's keep the phone away 1 hour or 2 hours before our sleep. We are going to see improvement in our sleep. The adults are supposed to have 7 to 9 hours of sleep. So if your phone is a distraction, you can charge your phone away from you. Maybe if you can charge it in the kitchen or in the parlor or away from your bedroom. So even if it dings or it rings, you don't pick it up. You should also stop taking stimulants 6 to 8 hours before our sleep time. Stimulants include coffee or energy drink or any beverage that keeps you awake. This should be avoided 8 to 6 hours before your sleep so that you can give yourself a best chance to have good sleep and wake up refreshed. Start journaling. Journaling is a very good way of planning your day and or putting down all your thoughts onto paper. Reminder for you to do the things you want to do. It could be even an outlet for you where you put down all your negative thoughts and all the things that's weighing down onto paper. So it's like transferring it from your head onto a paper. Really underestimated journaling and thought it didn't really work. But when I started doing it, I saw a huge difference because it made me much more productive and then focus on what I wanted to do. It's one of the reasons why I kind of pushed myself to start this YouTube channel because I've been putting it away for a long time. But once I started jotting it down every month, I review everything I've written and I see it written down somewhere. So that was a constant reminder for me, and then I eventually started a few weeks ago. Stay hydrated. Hydration is key in detoxifying your body and then making you feel rejuvenated. If a conscious effort is not made to drink enough water, it becomes difficult. You may go the whole day without drinking up to a liter of water. And what I do to help me drink enough water is to carry a bottle along everywhere I go. And I carry this 2 liter bottle everywhere I go, which helps me drink water at every turn because it's a constant reminder for me to drink. The other thing I also do to help me drink a lot of water is to habit stack. Before I eat, I make sure I drink at least a glass of water. I also drink a glass of water immediately I wake up. I sometimes add apple cider vinegar to it or lemon, whatever you prefer, but try to drink water. Drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, which is about 2 to 2.5 liters of water. Once I started doing this, I realized my face was much more clearer. I felt better and I didn't feel weak or grumpy all the time. Move your body every day. It is very important you move your body because it's good for your physical health. It helps to ward away diseases and also keeps you in shape. Moving your body can be in the form of doing exercise or taking walks around or even going to the gym and doing some weight training. But it is very important you do some form of movement of your body. The WHO recommends that we do at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise every week, and walking is very effective exercise that we normally take for granted. The other recommendation is also to do at least 75 minutes of hard or rigorous exercise weekly, which is like lifting very heavy weight or going to the gym or doing all those things. But it's very essential, whichever one you choose, you move your body. I, for one, I do a lot of walking at my workplace or at home, moving the kids around. So I always have this smartwatch on me, which counts my steps. And my target is to do 10,000 steps a day. Sometimes I exceed it, other times I go below it. But the most important thing is to move your body as much as possible. The other benefit of this is that as we age, we tend to lose muscle mass and bone density. We also have some spinal degenerations like arthritis or spondylosis. Exercise and weight training helps to reduce that progression and helps to build muscle in the process. For me, I go to the gym twice a week to help tone my body up, and mine is mainly aesthetic, but at least I'm moving my body regardless of the motivation for doing it. Eat healthy. Eating healthy is very crucial to our bodies because we are what we eat. We normally go about this wrong by having the mindset of taking away things from our diet. I've done every form of diet you can think of. Keto, paleo, juice dieting, I mean, name it, I've done it. But it was all not sustainable because the mindset I was going with it was taken away. What really helps, at least for me, is to add up to what I eat normally. So if I'll eat my rice or whatever, I'll add a lot of vegetables to it so that the quantity of rice I'll be eating will be reduced. This is a more sustainable way of eating. So let's add fruits, vegetables, whole grains to our normal diet and reduce the quantity of our normal diet we normally take. Each of the food groups have their own unique phytochemicals, meaning they all have different chemicals in them that helps to fight against cancers in our body, keep ward away diseases, and also keep us healthy in general. When you nourish your body well, you feel good, it helps with metabolism and then it helps with mental clarity. So let's not see dieting or eating healthy as some alien thing or something so difficult to do. Let's just introduce one thing at a time until we are able to get accustomed to a way of eating clean. But for now, taking away or going cold turkey and cutting out certain food groups out of your diet or eating habits is really not the way to go. For me, it's not really sustainable. Now, read or learn something new every day. This is very important for our brain health because as we age, there's natural decline in our memory. Mental stimulation can slow down this progression. It could be in the form of reading. I mean, you can read like 5 pages of a book a day or learn something new, do a DIY project. Give yourself a challenge. Learn a new language, learn a new skill, do something that makes you happy or anything that works for you. But just try to stimulate your mind and keep your mind active all the time to reduce that decrease in progression or in memory. It's all about keeping your mind engaged and stimulated. For me, I read 5 pages of a book every day. I mean, it may be small, but that's what I do. I also see starting a YouTube channel as a challenge for me because I'm learning new things. I'm learning editing. I'm doing research to give you incredible information. And they are all ways of stimulating your mind. So just pick a project and try to see it through. Spend quality time with family and loved ones. Emphasis was on the quality. Most of the time, we may be with our families together, but we are not really present. You'll be on your phone scrolling, you are not having conversations or interacting with them as we are supposed to. Put the phone away. Talk to your partner, talk to your kids, go out, do something together as a family. This builds a bond and releases the hormone oxytocin, which helps in forming tight bonds and lasting relationships. Because work, friends, and other things they come and go, but family is what stays together if you nurture it properly. Treat yourself. The way you treat yourself sets the tone for how other people will treat you. You know what you like best. You know what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what you enjoy. If you don't know, it's time to start spending time with yourself and getting to discover yourself more. Take yourself out to your favorite restaurant. Listen to your favorite music. You can go to the beach, wherever. Buy something or do something nice for yourself. Make yourself the priority for once and reset. By doing that, you're able to even give out more or be of more service to the people who depend on you. Talk positive to yourself. Say positive things about yourself. You could start this by having daily affirmations. I am smart. I am worthy of love. I can do everything, anything if I set my mind to it. Just say anything that you want to manifest into your life. Be positive. I believe that what you say is what you attract to yourself. Always be positive about yourself and what you want to achieve in life. We really underestimate ourselves sometimes and kind of belittle ourselves, but that shouldn't be the case. Pull yourself up. You are the only one who will do that for yourself. You can also manifest a lot of good or positive things in your life by thinking positive and saying positive things on your life and yourself constantly every day. And in doing that, you're also putting in measure to achieve the things you set for yourself. This brings me to my next point of avoiding negativity or negative people around you. Negativity or negative people pull you down to their level and make you feel very inferior or very little. You have to surround yourself with very positive things that's only going to uplift you or make you feel like you can do anything you set your mind to. People have a lot of things to say, and you have to bear in mind that they are all opinions. Opinions they say are like noses. Everybody has one. They are not facts. Everyone's truth can be different, and everyone has their own personal opinions. Don't let people's personal opinions get to you or be your fact. Set your reality or set your truth. On the other hand, you have to be honest and true to yourself about your strengths and your weaknesses. capitalize on your strengths and try to build on them, and then try to change your weaknesses. The way you say things should be constructive and beneficial to people around you, and especially yourself. Don't neglect being kind to yourself. It's very important. My last point is plan to improve yourself. This kind of brings everything we said together. There's something called neuroplasticity, where every thought or every action triggers thousands and thousands of neurons in your brain to form a network. The more you repeat those actions and thoughts, the more automatic they become. And the good thing about this is it becomes easier every time you do it, until it gets to a point it becomes part and parcel of you, and you don't even have to think. You actually enjoy doing those things. It also works in the opposite way. When you interrupt certain habits or things you want to change, it gets to a point that it doesn't become automatic. It's like use and disuse. The more you interrupt bad habits, the more it goes away, and the more you reinforce good habits, the more it stays and becomes automatic. This is a very powerful concept that you can apply to every aspect of your life and make things better for you. Whether you want more discipline or take up a new project or whatever it is, you can apply this concept to it, and it's going to change your life. For whatever you want, you need to visualize it and practice it over and over again to achieve the results. It's going to take sacrifice, discipline, and accountability to achieve the things you want to achieve. These habits are a gradual habit forming process that could take months or years to achieve. You have to start from today and work towards getting to where you want to get to. I am still on my journey on making these habits permanent and automatic in my life. So it doesn't happen overnight, and don't stress yourself about not doing something one day and doing it another day. The only important thing is to show up every time for yourself. You missed out today. Today you couldn't go for your work or anything. Tomorrow you wake up energized and try to do it. There's a difference between being lazy and realizing that your body needs rest to recover. Life also happens. There are days when you are so stressed out or tired, or there are so many things going on in your life that you don't have time to do the things you've set up for yourself. It's okay. Just have it at the back of your mind that the following day or the next 2 days, I'm going to get back on the horse and then go at it even harder. I really hope these health tips were very useful and beneficial to you. Let me know in the comment section which of these you intend to adapt in your daily routine. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.